Brad, go ahead.
Hey, Scott. Just wondering what your reaction was when, how you found out that Brad wasn't going to be able to play tonight and kind of what the process was behind that on your end.
Well, found out maybe, I don't know, about an hour before the game. On one hand, it surprised me. On the other hand, this is what we have to. I mean, this is what you have to kind of expect this to happen. You hate for it to happen. We hope for the best, but don't know the next step. I really don't know. Like I said, we found out an hour before the game. We were scrambling, and we just got off the court. I don't know what this means. I don't know. Is it just tonight? I'm sure we'll know more when the NBA gives us the next step to do.
Ava?
Scott, that being said, what are your takeaways from what your kind of younger, less experienced group put together tonight?
Well, I mean, you hate to lose the game, but our young players are players that haven't had a lot of experience, and then our, Denny. I mean, those guys got a little bit better today. They competed. This is a championship level team that we played against. That's full. They got their entire squad and they're ready, and they're ready to make another run. But I thought our guys competed. They were on fire. I mean, we haven't been great defensively, but they were making those that first quarter. They made 9 threes out of 12, and they were hitting them from all over the floor. But I thought our guys competed. Then in the third quarter, we knew that they were going to step up. That's what veterans teams do when they know teams are down in men. But I thought we battled back and made it an interesting game at the end, but couldn't score in that third quarter. Like I said, our guys, we've had it was a tough night with also Thomas Bryant, and then having no Brad and then no Russell, but we still battled and played against one of the best teams down to the wire.
And do you have any status update on Thomas's injury? They said it was a left knee.
Yeah, left knee. Yeah, have an MRI tomorrow. We hope for the best. Don't know as of right now. He's definitely he's in pain. But we hope for the best. I just know one thing about TB. He's a great kid that works hard. He plays with passion and gives you everything he has, and hopefully it's nothing serious and he can be back soon. I'm sure we'll know more tomorrow.
Fred?
Yeah, Scott, I'm just wondering if obviously injuries are just a part of the game and they happen with any season, but the stuff with, like a guy being ruled out with health and safety protocols last second is obviously so new. Does all of this happening around the league with Philly, with Boston, and now with you guys, does it affect the way that you look at this season or the way, I guess, that you evaluate teams and that kind of stuff?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know how you can, because you can't predict it. It's unpredictable. We're going to always try to do. We're going to do all the things that we need to do. The social distancing, the hygiene, the mask, the Zoom calls, limited, no shoot arounds. Just trying to keep our guys and our staff and our families. It's important to keep everybody healthy. This is a serious thing. It's not we all need it. It's a world problem. We all need to get by it, and I can't predict, what's going to happen tomorrow, the next game, or whatever is going on in the team. I just know we have to do what we need to do and keep ourselves as safe as possible. And there's no guarantees. I mean, we've been testing negative, and as Ted would say, we're test negative, stay positive.
And a couple of guys, obviously, just because of the situation, who haven't quite been in the rotation, Garrison and Troy ended up playing rotation minutes tonight. What did you see from the two of them?
Well, I mean, it's always it's a silver lining. Everybody gets an opportunity, and a lot of guys got major minutes tonight. I thought Garrison plays with a tenacity and an effort and a joy of competition that I love. And he can make shots. I thought he got fouled a couple of times, and he didn't get those calls that the other guys can get. But I just told him on the court, play through it, gain the respect by playing hard. Troy, he didn't have a good first half. It was pretty much flat, but he came back in the second half, played better, made a couple of shots. When you see the basket go in, you feel a little bit better about yourself. But I thought they both played pretty good.
Neil.
Hey Scott, obviously Denny had those threes at the end there to, kind of build up his stat line a little bit. What'd you see from him after, he was having a few games of a tough stretch?
Yeah, he's had a tough stretch. It's part of growing up, and the guy just turned 20 last week, and it's the growing pains. I got to be patient. I got to help him through it. He has to understand that he's going to have to go through it. But you got to enjoy the process of going through it. It's tough. Trust me. I've been there before. There's a lot of nights you don't sleep and you're mad and you're disgusted in yourself, but you got to come back the next day and figure out how to get a little bit better. And that's what every young player has to go through. You just got to come back a little bit better every day and understand that you're good enough to be in this league and you're going to have brighter days ahead. And that's what he's been doing. He hasn't played well in the last two or three games, or 2 games. And then he came back better tonight and build on it. He has another opportunity Monday against Phoenix, and then he has another one against Utah, and another one against Detroit, and then another one against Cleveland, and then another one against Cleveland, and then he goes probably to Charlotte, then he goes to Milwaukee. You want me to keep going? San Antonio, maybe Houston, New Orleans. All right, guys, have a good night. Be safe.
Thanks, Coach.